Hey guys, Shop Talk Podcast.
I'm a zero pro guy.
I did it, yeah. I ran a marathon.
The only cranks crew?
Am I the town hero?
3 laps of that are just... Okay, hey guys, Shop Talk Podcast, episode 113.
I believe I changed it.
Oh,
so,
you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it should be 113.
Yeah, I moved it up one number. So if the
back-
count is right.
Not sure if you know how to count or not, but...
Well, I think Matt Vail was 112.
Yeah, he was. Yep. A lot of good feedback on the Matt Field episode.
Yeah.
A lot of real good feedback. So shout out Matt Field. It was a good episode.
Yep.
I got a lot of good comments and messages about it. So shout out to Woody's Traction. Use the code SHOPTALK10 to save yourself 10% off and free shipping on your next Woody's order. Get those carbides and studs ordered for this coming winter, Kyle.
Right now.
Right now, you're going to need them. Right now.
Is this sponsorship application open yet?
No, I want to say that's around Heyday's time.
August,
I
yeah.
believe, yeah. And then I did see Rick Teedy was just up in Roseau.
Oh,
Must
really?
have been doing a OEM manufacturers meeting of sorts with, because I think Woody supplies all the OEMs with their carbides that they come with stock.
That's good to know.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
So it's right factory.
Factory perfection, right from the factory, because they got Woody's on there.
Factory.
Factory perfection.
Shout out to VS3 Suspension. Vince Van Slyke, 15 years of race winning results in the woods, on the track, in the desert,
Yeah.
on the moon.
On the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mars rover.
The Mars rover also has his shocks on it. Yeah.
Find VS3 Suspension on Facebook and Instagram. Send them a message. Tell them you want the Gunnar Arlo KX 450 spec if you have a KX.
Tell him you want the... So Vince dropped his van off at my place this past week, and I'm doing a little work to it, you know?
Yeah.
I was rolling around underneath of it today, and I peeped the shocks on that thing.
Yeah.
He's got custom shocks on that.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got shocks and everything.
It's stock ride height. Like, you don't need aftermarket.
So yeah, shout out VS3 Suspension. Brody,
Yes.
we had okay. So today's episode, it was the AMA Pro Motocross opener this past weekend. So today we're calling Kraig Riese. He's the team manager of the Partzilla Blaster Power PRMX Racing. He's from Alaska.
Oh,
Yeah.
so does he know about the Iron Dog and all that?
Oh yeah.
stuff?
Yep. Yeah.
Sweet.
He's raced snowmobiles in Alaska.
Sweet.
It was got to give us on how we connected the dots here. You're probably like, Gunnar, how did you find this guy or to call him?
I asked you that question and you didn't answer it. So I'm assuming.
Mutual friends of Bobby Minnie.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
We just learned that we're calling this guy like
Yes.
5 minutes ago.
Gunnar did not tell us a single thing.
Well, you watched the race this weekend, Kyle.
Yeah.
So you watched it. You know what's going on, Brody.
I saw some clips on Instagram.
Yeah. I gave you a rundown here of the notes I was taking.
Yep,
So,
yep.
I was
so, yeah.
watching it on the phone at where I was at yesterday, and DJ Eckery was standing over there. I was like, DJ, you see this?
Was he into it or?
Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit.
Oh yeah. No, it was some good racing. So we're calling Kraig here in approximately like 6 or 7 minutes.
Ooh.
6.
We should shut this off right now.
Brody, look what you're wearing.
Yeah. That's what I was getting to next.
Okay. Yeah.
We have the new Shop Talk Podcast limited edition T-shirts for this summer. Kyle, give us a rundown. Brody's, if you're watching on the video here, Brody's holding one up to the screen. And if you're just listening, you'll be able to look this up on any of the Instagram or the Facebook pages and seeing what the design is. Mm-hmm. What's the design here, Kyle?
That is a vintage PSI logo that we copied.
They're out of business.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think there will be any copyright.
Right.
No,
And
I don't think so.
It's hardly, you can't even hardly tell.
Right. I think it's like 15%. If you change it 15%, then that's more than 15%.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yep. So, yeah, Shop Talk Podcast with a cool pipe in there.
It is retro looking.
Yeah.
The colors are a little off on these shirts. We're going to tweak the color a little bit.
Yep. So these were our test shirts. So it's like a semi-red right now. It will be more of a pinkish for retroness.
Yep.
And a lighter blue. Okay.
For more retro.
More retro.
Yes.
Such as Kyle's shirt.
We AI'd this shit. Crazy.
Yeah. So it'll be similar to the free KG shirts. I actually have 2 free KG shirts.
Wow.
And a large and an extra large.
Where'd
Where'd that one come from?
I don't know. I was looking through the box the other day, and there's Sue shirts in there. So sorry if I didn't send you your shirt.
Please tell us.
that shirt is a hot commodity.
Yeah. So these retro Shop Talk shirts will be limited again. DM me, Kyle, or Brody, the Instagram, the Facebook pages. It'll be pre-order only. Okay. $25. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
25 bones. That's a good deal for
Yeah.
a nice shirt.
For limited-
Quality t-shirt.
Quality.
Limited edition.
Oh, no, it feels nice. When I put it on, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a nice t-shirt.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
We're going to put the orders out, and then we're not going to do it anymore. After
Yep.
that.
I'd say you got about a 2-week window here. Okay. To get these orders in. Pre-order only. Kyle, we got this hat right here.
The one hat.
No, this hat right here is going to Norway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shout out to Peter. Bought this all the way from Norway. He wants us to sign it. So it's in here on the podcast with us. We'll sign that
Awesome.
afterwards.
That's cool.
But it's going all the way to Norway.
That's cool.
That is sick.
It's going back to where I came from. That's cool. I wonder if we're related at all. Norway's not that big, is it?
No. There's like, I think there's like 7,300 people there. No. I'm joking.
Then we're all related. Are you guys Norwegian?
Honestly, I think we're a mix.
Oh, I'm mixed for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, we're much,
but
yeah.
majority Norwegian, I'm pretty sure. Probably like 75%.
Really?
Yeah.
Our name is supposed to be French, but like we did the DNA test, not French.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The word itself is French. We are not French.
Yeah. Yep. My grandma seems to think that she's a little bit Mexican, so I'm not sure where that comes in, but
Spanish or Mexican?
I believe she thought it was Mexican. Brody?
I remember something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Because isn't like Mexico more Aztecian than it is Spanish?
Brody?
Like South American
yes,
natives?
Totally.
you
Yeah.
know?
They speak Spanish in
Because they
Europe, but they also speak it in.
Didn't Spain come over and start wiping everybody out with like 12 guns?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
had like 12 guns. I just heard that on Joe Rogan. I was like, huh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they conquered.
Lock pistols, and they conquered everything with like 12 guns.
Really?
Yeah. Little fun fact for you.
Yeah.
113, and we're learning stuff. Brody, I haven't been around in a while. Have you learned anything new since? Anything cool going on?
I don't know. We could talk afterwards.
Okay.
Can we talk about your newfound?
No.
Oh.
Shut up.
Your newfound obsession.
I did get a new book.
Katie's been reading too. I can't read, but I can listen to audiobooks. Boy,
I
tell you
can't
what.
read, but I can sure read the hell out of a snow week and look at the pictures. There's nothing better than looking at our old snowmobile magazine just for the pictures.
I feel you.
But so yeah, I think. Oh, and then shout out to Eric White. Eric White bought a Shop Talk hat, and he also bought a Shop Talk hat for us to donate
Oh,
for a giveaway.
cool.
So we have a Shop Talk podcast hat to give away of some sorts on however we want to do this.
Cool.
For something.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll figure out something to do with it.
Eric White's got a VES 600 engine for sale right now on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I wish it was here.
Yeah, it's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't go on social media very much, but when I do, boy, there's some deals out there, and boy, are they far away.
The best ones always seem to be the
Farthest
away.
Yeah.
Like there was just a 286 129 snowcross track
Yep.
in like New Hampshire or something. for a good price too, like $300. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh man, if that would have been right down the road, I wouldn't got it so fast.
Yours a 286?
Well, no, I would have used it for my Artie Cat. For the Artie Cats.
Makes sense. I was gonna say.
When you have as many sleds as we do, you got a smorgasbord.
Yeah.
Of
It's
2/8.
hard to find a 137 with 252 pitch. Most of them are 286 from Skidoos.
Yeah. And then with the Skidoo, they have the weird 4 internal drive lugs. So then they're goofy to begin with as well. So we'll give Kraig Riese a call here and get the down low on Paula National.
Yeah.
Somebody that was there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And was working on bikes there.
That's cool.
I don't know if he's in the team in like the team manager's tower or not. Like
We will ask him.
just
bumping elbows?
bumping elbows with like Roger DeCoster and
Yeah. That'd be cool.
We're going to ask him that.
Wheeling Mitch Payton around.
That'd be wild.
Nice job, Levi Kitchen.
Oh.
Speaking of that.
Oh, Brody, we're not.
God
Damn.
damn it, every time.
Oh, hey, Kraig. Hang on one second here. Bluetooth malfunction. My bad. Brody, it said we were disconnecting.
I don't. Well, it lit up.
Oh,
there we are.
Oh, yeah.
go.
Now we're all right. Now we're here. Kraig,
We're
are you
here.
there?
I'm here.
All right. Awesome. Hey, thanks for the time tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. No problem at all.
So I don't know where to start from. Being mutual friends with Bobby Minnie or Paula National.
I mean, I guess whatever works. I mean, are we all really friends with Bobby Minnie? That's the real question.
Is really anyone a friend with Bobby Minnie? Yeah, that's a good way to start.
So it started, I think it was maybe Millville last year, Kraig, where Bobby had called me for some reason, had me on speakerphone, and the podcast got brought up, and said, "Hey, I'm here with PRMX's team manager." And I was like, "Oh, if Cade Clayson goes like 2020 this weekend, we'll have him on the podcast." He's like, "Hey, we can make that work." I was like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah. It was Millville. It was like Friday night. I think we were having some beverages like under the semi, like just hanging out, like outdoor style. Especially Millville, that's always a cool one to hang out at. And honestly, I haven't seen Bobby in a while since like up in Alaska, so it's probably been 4 years since then. So it was and then we just kind of started talking about podcasts, I guess. I don't know. It's Bobby, he likes to talk, so
Yeah, he frequents the show every once in a while.
Yeah, we usually give Bobby a cold call every once in a while. He's usually got a pretty good hot take for us. So
yeah. No, he's good with that. He's awesome. He's a good dude. It's all in good fun. He can take some jokes good, and he's got some knowledge, honestly. Like he's really, really smart with kind of what he does.
yeah. Don't tell him that though. He might.
We can edit that out.
Maybe cut that out.
Yeah. His head won't fit through the door when he comes.
So, Kraig, you're from Alaska. So how did this all come about? Like from being from Alaska and like how hard it is to get down to down like to the lower 48 with what you do.
It's hard. Luckily, I had family. Like my dad is originally from upstate New York, like 40 minutes south of Binghamton or Syracuse.
I've been there.
So that helps. We had property there. My dad, he raced professional flat track in the 80s and 90s. And my mom, she's from Anchorage, so that's kind of where Alaska tie came in. It was always go to Alaska, So we were always in Alaska. We were always backwards, actually. We were in Alaska in the winter, but like in the States down, in the summer and stuff for racing. So it's committed. You almost have to be obsessed with it. It's not easy, but I think my parents, I was lucky enough to have parents that were, if you want to do it, like, let's do it.
So yeah, I'm sure that made that a lot easier coming down to the lower 48, being your dad was from New York, but to like That's where when me and my wife went up to Alaska and watched Dustin and Jacob Dale start the Iron Dog. It's a different world up there.
Yeah.
So it's just like on how you could even leave that. It's such a different world.
It's hard. I mean, I miss it every day. Like, it's hard not to. There's so many things to do. You know, I mean, like if you're into outdoorsy stuff or into motorsport, like it's kind of endless opportunities. Maybe not at the highest level besides Iron Dog, but I mean, for just a pure factor of enjoyment of motorsports, like there's everything.
Yeah, I seen, like, as I was kind of creeping on your Instagram just for a little bit, just some topics that you do a lot of ice riding on flat track bikes and
Yep.
So like our buddy Vince, he's really into that. I don't even think he took his bike out at all this winter though. Mm-hmm. But I've only done that once. It was on a little TTR 125. It was it was pretty fun, but
it's a lot of fun. It's I try to get all those guys, you know, like all the stud guys up there to get into it, because it is fun. It's something to do, you know, like it's pretty easy. You know, everyone kind of has a dirt bike up there, so I've always offered, like, I have an ungodly amount of tires that are already studded up that you know, to pretty much like hand out, like, yeah, man, like this is fun. Like, it's just, you know, another activity.
Yeah, it's whenever they do them, whenever they do the dirt bike race at Eagle River, like on Friday Night Thunder, it's always cool to see those guys rip around the track for a couple laps there.
Yeah, it's fun. It's pure traction. It's high speed. I mean, I did a little bit of cross country racing for like a season when I was up in Alaska, like before I came down south, and it honestly, like, it helps me with my eyes, like with the speed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because instead of riding at, you know, like you're doing, like I did Mayor's Cup, and that's 250 miles, and it's not like you're not doing it at dark, so you get home from work and it's dark or almost dark, so you don't really have time to just like go out the garage and go rip. I lived like a mile from Big Lake, so I just would go ride on the ice and, you know, go ride like a 3/4 mile oval, and like just to help with my eyes.
Yeah, no, I think that's what a lot of like snowmobile racers, they talk, like we've talked about, like riding dirt bike in the summer, just to kind of keep your mind sharp, kind of like just seeing the ruts and lines and everything from dirt biking. What do you think, Kyle?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it might not be the fastest, but we're out there doing it.
Seems fast to you.
I think it's beneficial, like for sled, like especially like a dirt bike. You're on the motocross track, like the rut is only, you know, 4-6 inches wide, so it's like you kind of have to be. It helps, and then you go off on a snowmobile, and the lines are much wider, so it's almost easier to see them. At least, I mean, that might not work for everyone. Like, I know me and Casey Boylan have talked about that, and like that's where he's like, that's where it always helps me.
Yeah, I had seen you did the Mayor's Cup. Was that the biggest race you kind of competed in up there in snowmobiling, or did you do any other big ones?
No, just that one. I did on Brett Lapham's sled. I'm good friends with like the Barber family and Casey, you know, everyone's kind of friends up there. And, they were like, hey, like, let's, you know, like you should do Mayor's Cup. I'm like, all right, like, you know, screw it. Why not? It'll be fun. Like, go get my ass beat. And everyone's like, like go race the semi-pro class. Like, you'll do good. And I'm like, man, I race professional motocross. Like, I'm going to go sign up for the pro class. And if I get my ass beat, it's like, well, yeah, I should. And if I do good, it's like, well, cool. Like, you know, it's kind of like a whatever, you know, kind of just a gamble. And it was a lot of fun. I actually had a good start. And on the first lap, I told myself all week leading up to it, like, okay, like, don't try to be racy on the first lap. It's a long race. You know, I come from moto, it's sprint and all this stuff. So I'm like, just like stay cool. And dude, I got a decent start, and like everything that I thought like went out the window.
Yep.
So it was fun. I think I got 5th or 6th. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's got to be like I would miss snowmobile racing so much. But I suppose, would you ever do a race in, like, say, Minnesota if Bobby Mini set a sled up for you, or what are your thoughts there?
I would. It'd be fun. It's been a few years since I've been on a sled because I never get to go home, especially in the winter. I want to. It'd be a lot of fun to do. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, it's a good time. Like, I have, especially with like sleds, I can't have an ego with it. So it's like, like, fuck it, go have fun, go get my ass beat, learn some things, whatever, you know. I always say, like, if I go back to Alaska, like, I would want to kind of, like, I would like to do Iron Dog in the, you know, like, when I'm older. Like, that's, you know, I think that's kind of everyone's, especially like up in Alaska. Like, if you race a sled, like, that's kind of the end goal.
Yeah. No, that's where I didn't. Kyle, you'd like to do Iron Dog.
I'd like to try it, but just to say you've done it, you know?
Yeah.
I also want to try one of these 24-hour dirt bike races just to say I did it.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But
those are gnarly. Dude, they're gnarly.
Yeah. Just to say, you know, just something to add to the resume, something cool to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been, like, I kind of, like, pushed the Iron Dog around, like, in the pits, like, especially during Supercross. And I had a few people paying attention to it this year, like some pretty good riders and so on and so forth. And I'm, like, sitting there trying to convince some of them, like, yeah, like, it'd be fun. Like, let's go do it sometime, you know, like in 10, 15 years, whatever, like when you're done with your racing. And this year was, like, the gnarliest weather that they've, like, Iron Dog has seen in, like, of all time. And I'm like, they're like, dude, like, fuck off. That is not what I want to do.
That does not look like any fun at all.
Yeah, I'm like, they're like, what is that in comparison to? I'm like, just put, like, a white bucket over your head and go ride a sled. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, our buddy Dustin Dorn, he got 6th this year up there, so it was a pretty good finish for him.
Yeah, that was a interesting Iron Dog this year, to say the least.
Yeah, when they were, it was whiteout conditions in that one Hooper video. Where it's like, how could you even tell where you're going?
They're standing right next to the sleds, and you can hardly see the sleds.
Yeah,
the bucket.
The landstorms and the ice, the sea ice going out. I mean, that never, you know, that happens probably every 25, 30 years that sea ice goes out.
Yeah.
But no, the bucket over the head, that's a great way to explain it. We always say, like, just hold up a sheet of paper in front of your face and try to go fast. Yeah. So the bucket analogy is awesome.
Yeah. And then some people got stuck in it at nighttime, so they're riding in the dark and it's pissing snow. Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. I mean, it looked fun. It looks like that looks fun. Like, probably not in it, you know, not during it, but, like, after it's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, you know, like I said, like Casey Boylan, like, he's one of my best friends, and, you know, he was obviously not stoked with how the week went, but he's like, dude, like, there is a sense of reward after, like, with those conditions.
Oh yeah, for sure. You have a pretty cool story to tell about it and everything.
Like, it's kind of probably the same in, like, some dirt bike stuff. Like, some people like them kind of conditions. Like Herfindahl was saying, if it's not nasty out, he likes to go out because it's just some sort of an advantage, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, in the dirt bike world, when it's like a mudder, you know, I don't know what their attitude is like, is everybody like, oh, this is going to suck? Or is there, like, a handful of guys that are like, want the mud?
I think the people that are, like, go into it with a fun, you know, like, how, like, it's going to be fun. Like, if you just have a fun mentality going into the mud race, like, you're going to do okay. You know, like, if you're going in miserable, I feel like mud is all just about attitude. Like, if you're going in like, dude, this is not going to be fun. Like, screw this. Like, I don't, you know, you're not going to do well because you're just going in like this negative right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who's the cowboy guy that races? AP. Yeah. He did good at that mudder because he enjoys riding in the mud, doesn't he? Yeah.
Schlesinger, Barsh is really good in the mud. Like, he just, you know, it's whatever. Just like let it loose and see, like, whatever happens. And, you know, if you kind of have that, it usually works out pretty well for him.
How do you, being a dirt bike rider and racer yourself, Kraig, how do you like the comparisons of whenever there is a mudder and they say, oh, if a GNCC guy came here, he'd wax it? Like, what are your thoughts on when people say those comments?
I think it depends on like how muddy. Like Millville 2006, like when Carmichael lapped the whole field.
Yeah. Yep.
And it was like gnarly. Like I honestly, like I think a GNCC guy would have done really good at that one, because it was like there was no like moto kind of aspect to it, and they're all pretty good at moto. But like I think like a Supercross mud race, like I don't know, man, they're so tricky and weird. I don't know if like a GNC guy could handle it because of the obstacles, like the constant. Like there's just, like the rhythms are still there, the whoops are still there, and yeah, they can kind of, maybe they have the better balance per se.
Yeah.
At like especially that slow speed, but it's so much like Foxborough, Boston Supercross last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, dude, take the feet off the pegs, waddle that thing around, and like hope you don't get stuck.
No, it's always been like to watch Stu Baylor and Ben Kelly and those guys go through the mud. It's like, oh, I could see where the debate is. I could really see where they could have a chance.
Yeah. I think it depends on the mud. Like if they're not doing any of the jumps on like an outdoor, like it's fine. But when it's the mud where it's super muddy and sticky, but you still have to jump 90% of the jumps, dude, that is like a whole nother game where it is, no one wants to do that, but it's like, well, shoot, that guy did it, so now I have to. And it's just kind of that chain reaction. And that's where I think GNC guys would like struggle in that type, because it's like, how do you still hit the jumps when, like, no offense to those guys, they're not motoing. I mean, we have a few GNC guys that will ride at our facility sometimes. And, I don't look at them as like sick moto guys, but they win GNCCs, so it's such a hard thing. Like Caleb Russell, when he raced those few outdoors, like he was good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, there's so many different disciplines to it. Like we look at the snowmobile racing stuff to where the best oval guy really wouldn't be able to compete in cross country,
right?
And the hill climb guy Keith Curtis, to put him in cross country would be totally different as well. So everybody's got their own little different discipline.
Unless you're Aaron Christensen, you just know how to rip shit. Yep. You can do it all.
Yeah, true, very true.
I mean, what do you think of like snowcross guys like to go race cross country? Like, how do you think they fare?
They've actually done pretty good, like in the ditches and in the rough. Like Andrew Carlson, Ryan Springer, those guys had some really good performances. And then like Aaron Christensen and Justin Tate, who started out as snowcross guys,
and Ross Erdman too,
came to cross country and are still dominating into their 40s.
Yeah.
But because I mean, like Casey Boylan, like he raced snowcross, and then Corey Davis, obviously, like he started snowcross, and I mean, they've had successful cross country careers for the most part. I mean, obviously like Iron Dog and stuff, but like Casey, he's won Mayor's Cup, dude. I think the last 5 years in a row.
No, wow,
or 4 in a row or something like that. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like he's done pretty well, but I always wonder like how if they all fare that way, because like Casey's a big dude and he can just manhandle things.
Yeah, I can't remember who said it, but it was like when Corey was down here racing for Christian Brothers, like Snow Pro chassis era, so like 2010, and I don't know if it was Don Jorstead, but somebody had said that Corey Davis was one of the most naturally talented snowmobile riders he had ever seen. It's like, and you can see on how that guy throws a whip on a snowmobile.
Yeah.
It's like, how?
Yeah. you see him riding backcountry, and then you see him throwing fat whips. So,
yeah. Dude, I could see it. I mean, dude, he's sick on a dirt bike. Well, he was,
Yeah.
Like, he was really, really good. Like, he could have taken his dirt bike racing somewhere, like, I don't know to what level, but, like, he could have made, like, some pro nationals if he wanted to.
Yeah. Just just naturally talented.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I got screwed in the 2022 I-500. I was the first one out of the gate in semi-pro class.
Yeah.
And Corey Davis was the last one out of the gate.
Oh, for pro.
For pro.
Yeah.
And we got lined up together. It's like, oh, no.
You try to just put a hook in him?
I tried.
Yeah.
Certainly tried.
Yeah.
But it wasn't happening.
How far did you go with your racing career, Kraig, before you kind of changed career paths into a team manager position?
I got I was racing professional. I was smart. I realized that racing in the U.S. I wasn't going to make any money, and I was just going to spend a shit ton of money. So I kind of went into that. Like, I went up to Canada, raced up there, raced arena cross. Like, kind of found like this series that I could almost be like a bigger fish in a small pond per se.
Yep.
I could have gone, I always looked for ways to get to go race Supercross full time, but it never made sense for me financially to where I was like, man, like my parents kind of stopped fully helping my racing, kind of when I went to the A class when I was 16. They were like, hey, if you're racing for money, you got to figure it out. And, at the time I'm probably like, yeah, what the hell, guys? But I look back and I learned a lot super fast. So, because it was I learned I learned the value of a dollar real quick when I would buy something stupid when I'm 18 and then realize well, I don't have any money to get to this next race. So now what? So I kind of went that way and, it was good. I mean, I had some decent success with arena cross stuff. Okay. Canadian, outdoor results. I just I would get a string of injuries going and it was just I couldn't come back from it. You get hurt and then you're trying to play catch up. You get hurt again. It's you just kind of keep falling back and back and back.
What was the first injury that really set you back?
2012, I shattered my right wrist. I broke my left wrist and I shattered my right wrist.
Both of them?
So I had 7 surgeries. My ulna and my radius, I shattered the almost half an inch of the tip into my wrist. My scaphoid was and that's a tiny bone. That was in 4 pieces, so they removed that. Had a bunch of nerve damage, so it was kind of that one took me out for 9 months.
Oh my gosh! At what age when did this happen?
I was 18.
Oh my God! What a horrible injury to have happen at 18.
Yeah,
God, that's terrible.
Yeah, that was a big one. And then it'd just be little things, a collarbone, and then a shoulder, and just and they kind of just kept piling up.
Brody here, he did his collarbone rolling across the ice here, the first race of the year this winter.
Yep.
Oh, dude, my worst collarbone I did was the dumbest crap. I was on a roll lap of just an open practice. It was literally my last day of riding outdoors before getting back onto Supercross. I'm just cruising around at this public practice at WW Ranch, having a good time. I've done 8 million laps there. I know the track like the back of my hand. And dude, I pushed my front folded over this little berm, and I just went straight onto the water truck.
Oh no!
It spiral shattered my collarbone. So that's now that has 18 screws in it, and it's double plated. I'm just I picked my bike up, and I was oh shoot, man! My shoulder popped out. Okay, whatever. So I grabbed the toe of my boot, pull up, because I've had a lot of shoulder dislocations, so it's kind of easy for me now.
Just a normal
thing.
And
I go to pull, and I start to kind of go and I was oh no, that wasn't it.
Oh God. Oofta.
Yeah, I could feel it a little bit when you explain that. It's I know what you mean of just how wrong it feels.
Yeah, they collarbones. They suck. You don't realize until it's broken how much it's used.
Mm-hmm. used all the time because when it's not connected, it just is in pain the entire time, just hanging there by the muscle. It's oh my God.
The past
you're like, it's like you turn your neck and all of a sudden it's like it moves and it's just like, what the heck, dude?
The past 2 years, I've broken my elbow at Pine Lake, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And at work, you don't realize how much stuff your elbow touches. Oh, my God. When you're wrenching on shit, too, just constantly getting dinged.
I've never done an elbow, dude. Elbow, like, I know friends, like, I have friends that have, and they're like, they say that's, like, a couple of them are like, was one of the worst pain ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it ain't fun.
No.
And they can't do nothing about it. They're just like, yeah, it's broken. It's like, no.
Yeah, then you go bang on a counter like 3 hours later at home.
Yeah.
So how long have you been team manager for Partzilla now?
This would be my third year as team manager. I kind of came on originally as like a team trainer.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah. When I was done racing, I was like, you know, you get all bit, you know, I was bitter with it. So I was in Alaska, like, screw that sport. And then a couple kids up in Alaska that were pretty good amateurs, they reached out to me about helping them out. And I like, dude, and it roped me right back into it. and like, if, you know, one thing just led to another, and next thing I knew, I was back in Florida training riders, and had an opportunity to kind of work with the team owner, Julian, to come up to South Carolina where the team was based at the time, and just help his guys out. He had Hunter Yoder, Devin Simonson, Cade Clayson, and a couple others, and kind of just, it almost like fell in my lap. Per se, it was almost like, you know, right place, right time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been on the team 4 years, and this is my third with the team as like a manager.
Cool. Like as a normal guy, Kraig, like you have such a cool job.
Yeah, for sure.
Even just being a team trainer is just a wild job to have. Like you're training the guys that do the hard stuff.
Yeah.
Like, how tough do you have to be, and how in shape you have to be training those guys?
I mean, you have to, like, you know, like the riding, I wasn't, you know, I hardly ever ride anymore. So the riding conditioning was out the window, and I've locked on my training ever since I took, you know, the management position. I think my personal self with the training has gone out the window a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you have to, because like you have to set, you know, you want to set the standard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you don't want to kind of do that, like, do as I say, not as I do. Like, you want to be able to do it, like, walk the talk and show them, like, hey, man, like, if I can do this and I don't have to race on Saturday, like, you should be able to do this and then some.
Yep. Nope. I get what you mean.
So, yeah, I mean, you got to you have to be able to lock into your own fitness, being able to train. Because you want to be able to hang with them, too, if it's like, hey, we're doing, you know, a 50-mile bike, you know, road cycle, and, you know, we're going to have these, you know, there's a lot of elevation, and we're going to push on the elevation. Like, you don't want to be the one that's telling them what to do and then falling off.
Yeah, you're taking a break when they're pushing it. Yeah, they're not going to listen to you for much longer if you're doing that.
Yeah, you're suffering a little bit more than them because you're probably not in, you know, because they have the riding conditioning with them, but you're trying not to show it, you know, like you'll be like, oh, like, you know, your heart rate needs to be 140. And then you look at yours and it's like, oh shoot, dude, like mine's like 170.
When at your peak, like, were you pretty into fitness? Like paid attention to resting heart rates and everything like that?
Yeah, I always have. Ever since I was pretty young, I was pretty lucky that my trainer was actually a Cornell wrestling coach for myself when I was racing. So he and I started working with him probably when I was 12, 13.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I always kind of pay attention to it, and I enjoy it. Like, I kind of enjoy the science of stuff. You know, it's interesting how the body works for everyone, because everyone's so different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it cool. Like, my resting heart rate was, you know, like 39 in my prime, but like one of my riders right now, like his resting heart rate is like 46.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it doesn't mean he's out of shape. It's just, you know, he just runs such a higher heart rate.
Yeah. Mine's been pretty good, like low 40s. And then whenever you get like go to the doctor's office, they always like, oh, do you always have a low heart rate? It's like, yep. Yep. They ask me that every time.
That's what they said at the doc. Like every time you go get a DOT physical, and they're like, your heart rate is really low. And I was like, is this something to be worried about? She's like, no, you're just in shape. I'm like, yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah. You're like, hell yeah, I am.
And then I like wearing, I wear the chest heart rate monitor, and I always like looking at it after like a moto or something, to where you can like try to push it for a 20 or 30. It's like, oh man, it peaked out at like 195 there. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it's funny. One of my riders, Liam Aloff, 250 kid, but he broke his femur back in March. But when he got on Supercross in like November, he was like, he'd come like stop, you know, it'd be on the track, and he'd come stop, and he'd be like, dude, I hit my max heart rate was 212, and I'm like, that is
shit.
Insane.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Do you think there's any science to the generic max heart rate is a 220 minus your age? Do you think there's science based off of that, or is that just kind of what they came up with that they think is correct?
I feel like it's pretty close. So I think there's got to be some sort of science behind that to make it that, you know, like close enough to be, you know, like for the average human.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's hard though, because like you look at athletes, the average human thing is hard though, because you look at athletes, like professional athletes, and they're not anywhere near the average.
Yeah.
So like
they're never average.
It's hard to figure out where do they consider their average? You know, it's like their max heart rate, like is their average from like, say, 212, 220 or 215 to 185, or is it like 195 to 185? Like, that's what's hard about it. You know, in my opinion, I think.
Mm-hmm. And everyone's just so different at the same time too.
Yeah.
It's a generic ballpark. I think there's,
for your marathon, Brody, what was your average?
I think 140.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty low.
I think I gotta look it up.
So like,
that's pretty good.
Doing the training
really
stuff,
good.
Are you like taking care of like meal preps and stuff like that too?
When I was training, no, I'd help them like kind of with their nutrition stuff. Some of these guys, like some of them have nutritionists already, or you know, and kind of a lot of these guys, like they know what they're doing. Like not a lot of them are lost puppies per se. Like, you know, they take it serious to the full extent. So, and then also it's like they burn so many calories where it's like, I'm also never opposed to kind of being like, man, like if you're craving like pizza, like, you know, or like you want like pizza, like go have some pizza. You know, don't indulge on it.
Yeah.
But, you know, like go have a slice. Like it's not going to kill you.
Yeah. That's where I struggle, because I just eat. Yeah. 2,000 calorie diet. I call that breakfast.
Yeah. Well, dude, nowadays I'm like, we're going to get some pizza, and like next thing I know, I'm like 5 slices in. I'm like, what in the hell am I doing?
No, it's so funny to just hear you talk about this stuff like it's normal, because for us in the snowmobile racing, it's just everybody just has a normal day job and just like, but with all the motocross guys, like that is their job. Yeah. The nutrition, the working out, the everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The body is a tool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It has to be. I mean, it's unfortunate in a way, but like, I mean, we ride so much, or, you know, they ride so much. I mean, in the season, like we're going to ride, we'll ride Tuesday and Wednesday this week. You know, and they're going to be doing almost an hour each day of riding. But in the preseason, like 2 weeks ago, like right after Salt Lake, we rode Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, rode outdoors, like Monday right after Salt Lake. It was like straight to work.
And is that like, are you guys doing just intervals, or are you have like saying like, hey, Mitchell, like, hey, we're doing 2:30s today, or we're doing 5 10-minute sprints, or is it kind of different every day?
It's a little bit different every day. We'll work on the weak points, but it is a lot of motos and sprints, we almost, now that we're in the season, we peel back on like the 30-minute motos. But we'll do like we'll do like a 15-minute moto and then like a 5-10-minute break and then another 15. So it kind of replicates it, but it also keeps him in that high intensity instead of kind of just like at some point in the weekday, in practice, they'll, it's a 30-minute moto will almost become useless, useless to them because they're just riding.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like the 15 and stuff, we'll keep it kind of short, keep it fast, and having the pause in the middle also keeps that challenge because then you stop and all of a sudden everything kind of hits you fast and you got to wait and then you got to, restart.
Yeah.
So we mix it up with sprints and intervals and, some section stuff and technique. We try to work a lot of technique stuff.
And is like I have so many dirt bike questions. Yeah. Just
like, what do you mean, like technique stuff? Like, do you just send them into a corner just one after another, and just you got to hit that rut the same way each time, and you just pound out a corner, and like that's the technique training?
Yeah, a little bit of that, but like we'll get a little more detailed with it, like focusing on their foot placement, focusing on like their hand placement on the grips with the levers, like where their eyes are. If I have one rider that's really heavy on the clutch, so like he'll kind of do like no clutch stuff just to kind of help keep that flow, and no rear, no brake motos, no rear brake, kind of stuff like that. It gets we get pretty detailed with it to that anything, you're always looking for that basically 100th or 10th of a second.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
And like with the technique, like just this last weekend riding, when I was telling somebody like, oh yeah, weight the outside peg when you're going around the corner there. It's like, I say like, I'll do it in the beginning of the motos, but like I'll get lazy. I'll forget about it. And then my outside leg's just out there just dangling. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, but dude, like that happens with the guys, like some of the best in the world. Like everyone thinks, like, the best in the world, like they just do motos and motos and motos, but we all work technique stuff because we all forget, it's easy to go away from the basics. When you're just looking for speed, that's all you're focused on, but it's like, man, like bring back the basics into it and they'll end up going faster because, they're doing the correct thing instead of kind of throwing it out the window. So they all do it. I mean, like Chase Sexton, he rides at our facility. And dude, we do a lot of turn track stuff with, all together and figure eights and just the base, bringing it back to the basics.
Yeah. So being at Chambers, like facility there, is it, I just can't imagine how cool it is just to have all these cool pro riders there. Like just the hangout in between motos has got to be just like fun. Is it?
It is really cool. It's so easy to get you almost kind of forget about it, because it is a job. So like you just get used to it. And then I'll actually, like my uncle, he's a firefighter over in Orlando, and he brought like one of his coworkers out and his kid, and they're just super into moto. And it's like, it reminded me like, man, like this is cool. Like sometimes you kind of just you just kind of going with the flow, so you almost forget, like, man, like people would pay a lot of money to just hang out with, Chase Sexton, Mitchell Harrison, Jack Chambers, like these guys, and just like see what they do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And to me, it's, it's, we all just shit talk each other.
Yeah. Just another day at the office.
It's not, but like, and they're just, they're all just normal humans that just happen to be good on a dirt bike. That's what's kind of crazy. And like, people don't realize sometimes, like, yeah, man, they're just normal dudes that just happen to be like pretty dang good on a dirt bike.
Yeah. So yeah, you're watching motos with those guys and just BSing, and I'm driving a dump truck, and Kyle, you're painting a car, and Brody's building cabinets.
Yeah.
So
no, what you do is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, kill to be in that position.
It is cool. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's just, I don't even know how to explain it because it's kind of surreal sometimes.
Yeah. But
because when I was done racing, you know, like I was friends with, you know, like I know a lot of these guys. I raced with a lot of these, you know, like I'm 32, so Malcolm, Jason, you know, Anderson, Tomac, all of them. Like I've known them all for a long time, and but it's surreal to kind of be back in it on this side, you know, the other side of the fence, and it's just still the same thing.
Mm-hmm. But would you like your travel schedule, because you're in Florida at Chambers there and you're going all over the country. So it's what, two plane rides every week almost?
Yeah. Luckily we're close to Orlando where we get a lot of direct. So it's pretty rare that we have a layover, but yeah, I mean, dude, sometimes it's a full travel day Thursday and a full travel day Sunday. When it's like this past weekend, like Paula, like I flew out Saturday night, you know, so I got home at 6 a.m. this morning. And, but I, you know, like I'd rather have the red eye because, okay, I'll get home, like you sleep a little bit on the plane, you get home, you'll sleep for a couple hours, but I still have, you know, the rest of Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then other weekends, you're almost like, you just lose all Sunday too with travel. Like it is what it is.
I always think about the semi drivers.
Yeah.
Like, is it the same driver every time?
Yeah.
So he's just going back and forth across the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
They go through it, man. Like I give them so much more respect.
Yeah.
Would your guy, would he just stay in California this whole week and just go right up to Hangtown, or?
Yeah. He'll just go straight up to Hangtown. He went up to Sacramento today. Like he's driving up there today, and then he'll just kind of hang out for the week.
So at least like this week he's got it nice. But then when you have to go, then you're
Southwick all the way back to wherever the hell the next
Colorado, and then over to the East Coast. Then that would get to be a lot.
Colorado to High Point is always a bad one. The worst one is sometimes in Supercross we'll race in Seattle, and then the next weekend will be like Boston or, you know, New York City, and it's like they got to be there Thursday, but we spent Sunday building, so they have 3 days to
drive across the country.
Yeah.
You know, legally, quote unquote.
What's your logbook say?
So those are like, it's almost Supercross where I'm like, man, like they go through it on those ones.
Yeah, mad respect. Holy shit.
Yeah. A lot of windshield time for them.
Would you? What do you prefer as a team manager, Supercross or outdoors?
For sponsors' purpose, I should say Supercross, but dude, outdoors is sick.
Yeah,
agreed. Sure. Yep.
It's so much fun. Like just the atmosphere of it. It's just raw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, obviously Supercross is cool, you know, but it's not. It's a show. You know, it's a circus.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And like outdoors kind of brings out, you know, like the men of the sport, you know.
Yeah.
I just think there's so much more involved with it. It's way more fun, hell of a lot more hard work, way more expensive for no return, but it's, you know, like it's just what we grew up doing, so it's just fun.
Yeah, that's where like just watching it this weekend, the average fan, like I'm like, oh, this is outdoors, so like this is what I do.
Yeah.
And so just watching on how fast those guys go down a straightaway into a corner, it's like you understand on how fast it is. But watching them on a Supercross track, they're not going ridiculously fast or anything, and it's just kind of, it's different watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, in Supercross, sometimes it's like, you know, especially on the TV, you're like, man, it doesn't really look that hard. And then, like, dude, I'll get off of the manager's tower after the 450 main, and I'm looking, like, I'll walk across the track, and I'll go look at the whoops and look at some technical stuff of the track, and I'm just like, dude, it looks like people just drop grenades out here. And, like, the top guys went the same speed the whole race. I mean, I don't even know how that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't replicate that, like, in the week, so it's like, that is the most impressive thing with Supercross. But like outdoors, like you said, it's so much more, you know, everyone can kind of be like, yeah, I do this. Yeah. You know, like Millville, like, man, I've been through those sand rollers, like, and stuff like that. Like, and especially I think outdoors is fun because, like I said, like the atmosphere, like Fridays at Millville, Redbud, Unadilla, like the East Coast rounds, Paula's kind of whatever for that. It's just kind of California. But those like legendary tracks, it's so cool. Like the atmosphere, like the pit bike races at Millville. You know, Red Bud is a whole other thing in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Like everyone's just having a good time, and you know, they're camping. People are just hammering beers, and but it's fun. You know, it's fun to see. Like, you know, they're just into it.
Yeah, it's 100 degrees, and everyone's out and about shirtless, having fun. Go-karts are flying around. It's the true hardcore fans of the sport.
That's funny.
Yes.
Like Southwick, been there multiple times, you know, watched that race. And you're in the grandstands with a bunch of shirtless, like 50-year-old dudes, and they're hooting and hollering.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is sweet.
Yeah, you don't really see that at Supercross.
Yeah.
No, and like I tell Partzilla, you know, because they sell OEM parts, you know, for all these manufacturers. I'm like, these are the people that buy, you know, from Partzilla. Like the Supercross people, a lot of it is like, yeah, there's something to do in the city, you know, so let's go watch it. But like all the people out in outdoors, like they have some sort of motorsport thing in their garage.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You know, so they're the ones that can buy. So I'm like, and they're the ones that are also gonna, you know, like Partzilla used to sell these like, dude, they're like beer socks. They can hold like 12 beer cans in the sock thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if they don't, like, they need to sell the shit out of this at outdoors, because they would.
Like, that would sell.
Yeah, for
These
sure.
people would kill for it. You know, at 4:30 p.m. or 5 in the afternoon after the motos, you know, you got 86 guys just sprawled out, shirtless, passed out, and it's like, hell yeah, man! Like that guy had a day.
It's an event for people when they go to a outdoor race.
That Partzilla beer sock came in handy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You guys need to like push that thing way harder than you are.
Yeah.
So you are like this weekend. Were you in the manager's tower, like above the where the pit lane is?
Above mechanics area. Yep.
Are you just up there like just bumping shoulders with like Roger DeCoster and like Lars Lindstrom and being like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah. DeCoster is the one that always kind of like, he's the one that it doesn't starstruck me so much, but it's like, man, like that's Roger DeCoster, like that's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
Like James will go up there like Friday.
Oh, you're starting to break up a little bit, Craig.
What's that?
Oh, you were breaking up a little bit there.
Oh, my bad. Is this better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like when I'm in the tower on like a Friday, like during press, and Stu walks up in there, and I'm like, dude, that's James Stewart. Like, that's pretty sweet.
That's insane.
He's the one that I'm like just starstruck with, and I think it's just because he was always my favorite rider. And it's like, and like we'll talk, and it's like, and we'll be done talking, and I'm like, dude, I probably sounded like an idiot that whole time, but it was so worth it.
You see Ryan Villapota, and you're like, you could have stuck in there for a couple more years.
Yeah. Imagine if you just hung it out just a few more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially now with RV coming back to Kawasaki, so it might be easy to get him in a Cowie shirt and get him at the races.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw him at a couple Supercrosses, but I don't know if I saw him this week. I mean, I'm assuming he was there. I mean, he lives in California, so
yeah. But he's all
I'm assuming he was there
on his kids racing stuff. So
that is true. Yeah, he's like a full-time mini dad now. So
yeah, we had I think it was last year or 2 years ago. We had Kyle Defoe on, and Kyle's now his kid's bike mechanic. So it was
okay.
It was after, I think it was, he was done with Chase Sexton after that summer, and then he started working for RV. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay.
So you're the third like moto industry guy we've had on, Craig. We had Kyle Defoe, and then we had Kyle Lawler on, who is Eli Tomac's practice bike mechanic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, poor Eli, dude.
Yeah,
no kidding.
The first lap of the first moto, him and Garrett Marchbanks come together.
Yeah.
Dude, that crash was ugly.
Mm-hmm.
It like from where they showed it on the broadcast, it didn't look that bad. But then I seen somebody's video
view?
from from in the stands.
Yeah.
And like, he just headbutts the ground and like just ratchets his neck because of like, it almost looked like his visor caught.
Yeah. And then he's laying on the bank, and I was like, "Oh,
dude!" There's like a screen grab from that video, and it's like, dude, his neck is like folded. I'm like, oh, that it was like that screen grab was disgusting to look at.
Yeah. And he laid there for like 10 minutes,
a long time.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
I feel so bad for him.
Yeah, because it would have been. I don't think he would have been top speed, like winning like Prado or Hunter Lawrence were, but he would have easily been in that 3 to 5 mix for sure, as I would have expected. But
yeah, I think like him and Chase would have been pretty close to each other.
Right.
Yeah. But do you think the weekend exceeded the hype that was brought into it, or was it kind of a little lackluster?
It was kind of like, I don't really know. Like, I was actually thinking about that on the flight. Like, if the racing wasn't like, they weren't incredibly close.
No.
But there was a lot of surprise to it also. So it like kind of made it a little like Jet and Hayden not starting up in the front made it, like everyone was watching those two.
Yeah.
More than anything. So it's kind of like there was some excitement in that aspect, I think, but yeah, it wasn't like, I think everyone thought like, I mean, even including myself, I was almost like, man, the top 5, like they could all finish within 10 seconds of each other and I won't be surprised one bit.
When you have your 3 guys out there, so you're obviously watching them, but then are you also like keep an eye on like the leader battle and like, oh, there goes Jet and Hayden and like, you obviously got to watch your guys, but also, like the fan in you is like also watching the leaders.
Yeah. In outdoors, not so much. I'm pretty locked in on my guys. In Supercross, like Salt Lake, I don't know if I watched Mitchell in the 450 main for 13 seconds. So, like in Supercross, I kind of like will dance around and kind of watch the battle up in the front, or if there is, or like the 250 main at Salt Lake, I watched that Deegan Davies battle. Like I had Luke Plout in the main, and again, like I'd read his lap time, but I was pretty keyed into that Davies Deegan battle. But outdoors, it's I stay pretty focused on my guys because like Mitchell, like he can be up there, or I shouldn't say up with them, but like in the points, and right now, like scoring points at an outdoor is pretty dang good in the 450 class.
Yeah. And last year, he had some really good results last year. Like being you're on the team, how was the comparison when so Mitchell Harrison was always the benchmark for Jorge Prado, and all the podcasts, they would bring that up every weekend. They're like, Mitchell Harrison just beating Jorge Prado again. Like on the team, how is that like in the rig? Like, is it an actual ongoing joke even amongst you guys?
Oh yeah. We make jokes that last summer we were making jokes that Mitchell Harrison is the reason that Kawasaki's still in business.
That's got to be pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, like we were having fun with it. Like you have to, because I mean, he shouldn't. Like no offense to Mitchell or no offense to us, but he shouldn't be battling with a factory Kawasaki.
No.
And like they, and I know they're not stoked about it, but I just, dude, I like to just kind of stir the pot. So like, I'm just there, like, just, poking the bear with it. Like, this is fun. Like, like why, why not? Like the chance of this happening like this, like last summer is pretty slim, So like, especially now that they have Chase, but I'm like, sign me up for making it. Be like, yep, Mitchell and Prado, man, just battling for that top Cowie spot. Mitchell's got it. I kept telling Mitchell, I'm like, dude, if you raced overseas, you'd be a world champion.
Yeah. But he did. I'll give Prado props. He did kind of return to his normal self this weekend with going 2-2. So he did. I can't believe he just didn't jive with that Cowie that much last year, where it's just like a totally different person.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I don't get it. Like it's these guys are. I don't know, man. Their riders are interesting sometimes. Like it's kind of unfortunate because I know a lot of these guys at Cowie, and I know how hard they work.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know it's frustrating for them. You know, I mean, they're putting a lot of money into these guys. I mean, even this past winter, like, they put a lot of money into Sexton, and dude, Supercross went terrible. You know, like, yeah, he got 2 wins, but you know, like, it's Chase Sexton. Like, that guy can be the fastest guy on a dirt bike any day of the week.
Yeah, and it just like. Myself, a fast C-class local guy, coming off a Yamaha, I switched to a Kawasaki, and I freaking love this Cowie night and day over that Yamaha and how well it turns. And just like, I tell everybody at the track, like, oh, it's the bike of the year. Yeah. It just turns automatically.
I think it's a great motorcycle. I mean, dude, ours is pretty dang production, you know, as far as parts. Like, Cowie doesn't help us much at all. So we have, you know, like, I can't get the access to the works parts. So a lot of it is on us to just kind of be creative and have our own resources. And, but like Mitchell's bike is pretty dang stock as far as like the chassis.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, like the bike turns good. Like it does everything good. It's not like really great here and really poor here. It just kind of does everything good. It's like a 5 or a 6 kind of all the way across, which is what you want, you know, like you're never going to have the perfect bike because that's impossible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that,
you know, like the Yamaha's really fast. Like we all know the Yamaha's a fast bike, but it has its own, you know, like a lot of people struggle with it turning.
Yep.
So like horsepower kind of goes out the window because you can have all the speed you want, but if the thing can't turn, it's like, there's no point.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You know, and then you have an 8-year-old Suzuki win a Supercross title.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well,
freaking awesome.
But
yeah. I think that was so cool. And I think it's great that, like, you know, all these manufacturers, it's a new bike every 3 years. Like the 27 450 for Cowie is supposed to be all new.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
and I'm like,
I'm interested in
like,
seeing that.
You know, like we all get this bike figured out and then, there's a new model.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to spend the next year and a half, 2 years. You're chasing parts because there's not a lot of them. And it's like Suzuki, there's 8 billion parts for that thing, still kickstarts and won the most prestigious dirt bike series.
Yeah. I'm a Cowie guy right now, but seeing that Honda, the 27 Honda Works Edition.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, that thing looks cool.
12%.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, 10 pounds lighter and 12% more horsepower.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the 12% horsepower thing has me like rattled.
Yeah, we just thought perplexed. The same in 2025. The Polaris 600 race engine was acclaimed 10% more horsepower.
We were like, yeah, right. They're already fast.
Yeah, and they come out. It's like, oh yeah, that's 10% faster.
Well, yeah, it's crazy. Like, okay, like they make this production 450, 12% more horsepower. I'm like, 450s are fast enough, dude. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's just like when people, you know, you see people go buy like a R1 or a CBR 1000. You're like, I don't know if you should have that, man. Like, it's a pretty fast motorcycle.
Yeah. But then they jump on a Kawasaki H2 at the same time, you know, next week. It's like, you really want to go faster?
Yeah.
Like, you're already going 180, but you need to go 240?
Yeah.
I know. You're just weaving through traffic, just hoping this thing works.
Yeah. All of us guys are going to end up with 27 Honda Works Edition, you know, and then we're going to go race vet class.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, it tells it, like, people are like, oh, 12% more horse. Like, here we are, you know? Like, I mean, the thing looks cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it looks like a badass motorcycle. Like, the frame and, like, all the engineering behind it looks really, really good.
Yeah. And 10 pounds less? That's crazy.
Yeah, 6.6 pounds just out of the motor alone.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, and then I think like 3 pounds out of the swing arm.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's crazy.
So, and then basically I think it's just another pound, like just out of like the main frame. So it's like, yeah, like 6.6 pounds out of the motor. And I'm like, okay, so a starter, and I'm like, kind of like, where else are they finding 6 pounds?
Yeah. Yeah. You'd have to think starter, flywheel, and half a pound out of the crank and half a pound out of the cases. I don't know where are they
where are they even taking it from?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just shaving it down. It's just getting thinner and thinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it just chaos in between motos, or what are you guys doing in between motos? Just washing bikes, clutches, checking everything over, or is it controlled chaos?
Both. Definitely controlled chaos. Actually, between qualifying 2 and Moto 1, we were chasing a bog on Jack Chambers' bike. And we ended up having to change a whole, like, you're chasing it, you're trying to like do the whole like process of elimination. So we're like fuel pump, okay, this battery, you're just, doing the whole thing, ECU. And it's 20 minutes before first call for the first moto. And we're like, screw it, dude, let's just change the wiring harness. So like we just changed the wiring harness in like, I think it was 8 minutes it took us. And, and the whole bike's back together in 10. And yeah, I was like, you're kind of like preparing for the worst, I guess, for all of that. But in between the motos, it's wash the bike, clutch, oil, and then, filter, check over everything and let them loose. Like there's no time. It's kind of crazy how fast we have to do everything.
Yeah,
for sure.
Did you figure out what the issue was? Was it a wiring harness issue or?
It's a wiring. Yeah, because it was running fine. We brought the wiring harness back. So tomorrow my engine guy, we'll diagnose it and figure it out. It was weird because we swapped the fuel pump and it was fine, totally fine. And then he went out in qualifying 2 and it came back and started. There was a bog again. So. That's what's the worst of electrical. Like, dude, you're just chasing yourself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How much like fuel mapping do you guys do? Because in our snowmobile racing now, like the fuel mapping is like the biggest thing
biggest proponent
of going out, doing a couple runs. And then Alex Satine will do some work on his computer and change this, change that, and then go out and do some more runs again. Like, are you guys doing a lot of fuel mapping or how does that work for you guys?
We do quite a bit. We use Get ECUs, and we have we're pretty close to Dan Truman, who's like the U.S. distributor of Get. Mm-hmm. And then we also have Derek Harris from HP Performance. He's based out in Austin, Texas, I believe. Mm-hmm. He flies over to Florida, and we'll put the bikes on data, and diagnose everything, and change things, change the maps. Kind of give everyone their specific map, how they want it, if they want a launch control for the start, if, kind of so on and so forth. So, and then, me and my engine guy, Renee, we'll fine tune things ourselves if guys want, if sometimes we want to change it up a little bit. And so we're capable of, plugging it in to the laptop and seeing if anything's, if there's anything wrong, or adding fuel here, adding air here, taking it away, kind of retarding the motor if we need to. Like, we do it pretty often, actually.
Huh. Yeah, that's what the guys at the snowmobile races, it's every time they're on the track, they're looking at data. Mm-hmm. It's gotten to be the thing.
Yeah. It's it started from like road racing, those guys, like, road racing guys came into like motocross, and now data is just like transforming the snowmobiles and kind of everything.
So it was a pretty good weekend for your guys. Like Mitchell went to 24th overall, Hamden 26th, and Jack with a 35. He probably would have wanted a little bit higher, but like no DNFs. Like that's got to be at least stoked for the team, like that there's no DNFs? Like, I don't know where the level of expectation is for you guys.
Yeah. I mean, like Jack, obviously we wanted a little bit better. He actually broke his wrist the Wednesday after A1. So he only has about like just under a month of riding. So, and it's like he broke it pretty bad. So it was like he's still dealing with some pain on it. So it was affecting him in the motos. But for himself, Hamden Hudson had absolutely awful Supercross season. So we put him on the 450 for outdoors, and for him to go 23-29 was like, I couldn't really ask for more, especially out of that first moto. Mitchell, I mean, he needs to be inside the top 20, and that's where he wants to be. That's where he knows he should be.
Yeah.
So it wasn't quite to his standard. He was in that first turn pileup in the first moto. So he climbed up to like 26, I think, like in 2 laps, and then kind of just fell,
Yeah. Because
like it just kind of sat there. And then the second moto, like in that 450 class, you can't start in 25th. Like it's kind of, hard to move up. You got to start with the guys if you want to finish up there.
Yeah.
So Paul has never really been his great track. He does really well once the series goes east. And he kind of gets in that flow of things. So, but it was a good start. I mean, shoot, last year Mitchell went DNF. So I'll take it.
So what's always interesting to me, Kraig, that like, so Mitchell Harrison could go to any track in the country and just wax 99.9% of the people in the country. And so his qualifying lap, he ran his best was a 2:24, and Hunter Lawrence runs a 2:16.
Yeah.
So like, is Mitchell Harrison even like scratching his head like, where do I find 8 seconds?
Got out.
Hello? Do we lose him?
That
Maybe he's just taking a long pause.
was a great question too.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, call failed.
No, that was a great question.
Dang it.
That was the best question yet.
Was it?
I think so. One of them, yeah.
Shoot. Brody, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was pretty good. Yeah.
Did you go golfing?
No, I did not.
No, we haven't even talked about our first golfing outing. Hello?
Was it me or
Yeah.
you?
No, we've been sitting in the same spot the whole time.
Me too.
Huh, weird.
I heard everything you said.
About how does Mitchell find 8 seconds?
Confidence is a big thing. It's not that he's not capable of, 8 seconds, that one's that's a little bit more of a reach, but like say 3 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds, it's just a confidence thing. And sometimes like in qualifying, it's finding that, pretty much getting that perfect lap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like he was only 2 seconds off of like Tomac for 10th. So like just 2 seconds to jump 10 positions in qualifying is plenty doable. But even like, do you like just to even ask him like, holy shit, 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. When those guys like sometimes they'll hammer a lap. I actually remember Daytona 2024. It was like kind of muddy in qualifying, and Mitchell was 13 seconds off the jet. And he asked me, he goes like, where am I losing time? And I'm like, bro, you're 13 seconds. Like, it's everywhere on earth. Like, you need to enter the track faster. Like, I don't even know. Cut the track.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's tough because like last year in Washougal, he qualified 8th and he was only 3.5 seconds off the lead.
Damn.
Yeah.
you know, so it's like, sometimes it's just that perfect lap. And those guys, those top guys, like they're capable of doing it week in and week out. And the guys like the Mitchell Harrisons, you know, like Benny Bloss, those guys, like, you know, they get, you know, I don't want to say lucky every once in a while, but you almost get lucky every once in a while.
Yeah, that you didn't catch anybody on your fast lap, or you just railed one rut, and it was like, oh, there's half a second right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you catch a soft spot, and it's, you know, you lose a quarter second, and like Mitchell, like his fast lap, there was actually, like, I know of probably 4 spots where he probably lost a total of like almost a second and a half. And that was his best lap. And it's like, man, like if he hit that the way he did, and you know, that time, like his ideal times, so like all of his best segment times in qualifying for one fast lap was actually like a 2:22.4.
Yeah.
So it would have put him like 15th or 16th.
Yeah, I think that's where just the average fan who's not like as in depth, like of looking at qualifying times to like, oh wow, he's that far off. But like you send anybody in the fast 40 to a local track, and they're just like, they're an alien out there.
Yeah, they're lapping
to
everyone.
The normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, dude, like you go like, and this is no offense to the guy that qualified last. Like, I don't know his name. Like, I don't know who it was or anything like that, but he was 45 seconds off of the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that guy probably can go to his local track and like do pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like, you know, and he's 45 seconds off him. Like that's insane to think about.
Mm-hmm.
In one lap.
Yeah, one lap. 45 seconds, one lap.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. But, you know, like I said, like he could probably go to his local track and, you know, like be at least, you know, like a guy at his local track.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
So it's those front guys, like those elite guys, they are, the things they're able to do is just so impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And the limit they're willing to find, you know, and push lines and push berms and ruts. Like it is so cool to watch.
What do you have any takeaways from this weekend? Like anything to watch? Like coming into next weekend, like I expect Jet to be a little bit better because I can't believe the limp that he's walking with.
Mm-hmm.
Like they showed a video of him just walking off the podium, and he's got a hell of a gimp to him.
Yeah, he does. That was a gnarly injury. Like it kind of, I think everyone kind of got undersold on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think Jet's rusty. That's what I think. I mean, his laps were still really good. Like in the moto, once he kind of get in the flow, like he was matching Hunter's pace, and him and Prado were kind of yo-yoing a little bit sometimes. So it's like, I just think he just needs time.
Yeah, but he just didn't. You could tell he didn't have that alien speed of like, I'm going to go 2 seconds faster to this lap. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Of like what he usually does. It was so it almost looked like he was more immortal this weekend than ever before.
Yeah, I just think it's scary for everyone else because he was able to go their speed and still get on the podium, and it's like, you know, for him to go 4-3, get third overall, it's like, okay, like he is that, you know, give him by like round 4, round 5, it's going to be, I think the Jet Lawrence that we all know is going to come out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I've even from Supercross to now this weekend, Hunter Lawrence has impressed the hell out of me.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not just Jet's brother anymore. He's freaking Hunter Lawrence.
Yeah. I was really surprised. I was interested to see how he was going to handle this week because I know he rode no outdoors really because he was pretty locked in on that, you know, that Supercross title.
Yeah.
And then to lose it at the final round, it's like, you know, was that going to motivate him or is he kind of like, you know, is that going to deflate him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I was curious on how that. Yeah, and he proved, you know, like he proved that he wants, you know, he's here to win that title, and I won't be surprised if he does.
No,
right?
Yeah, he just, he worked. Prado started. Him and Prado started 1-2 both motos, and he worked them.
So
like I obviously like I'm really close with Chase, but I kind of see that title coming down between those three.
Yeah,
already.
Like, I was. Chase started up front in the beginning there, and he had that little tip over there before the start finish line. Otherwise, it looked like he was trying to put a hook in Prado, but just couldn't quite close it up to like show him a wheel or not. But
yeah, I think he was just making too many mistakes. I think he crashed like 3 times all day, like in between the two motos, because he crashed in the second moto.
Yep.
He tucked the front. No surprise. And the first moto he fell twice, and it's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's frustrating. Like, I'm not involved with his program at all, but just besides being friends with him, so I'm going to support him, and it's frustrating because I just know how good he is.
Yeah, and he's on a Kawasaki. I'm Team Green, so I want to see him do. I want to see him do good too.
yeah. I mean, I'll take Mitchell being the top Cowie again if I have to. Like
But I was stoked to see on how good Marchbanks did in qualifying, and then he had that crash with Tomac there right away. But I think Garrett should be able to do pretty good this summer too. So
yeah, I think Garrett's going to do pretty good. I mean, he was big on 250 last year, and he would, if he didn't, I feel like last year he was starting like outside the top 30 every time, and would just have to meathead his way through. And I think now he's able to kind of, because he got 8th in the second moto, I think, and like that's pretty dang good. I mean, the guys that beat him were all legit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Huh. So, I mean, what's your guys' thoughts on Deegan's performance?
It was about what I expected. Like, I didn't think he was gonna.
I didn't expect him to get such bad starts.
Yeah, both him and Jet terrible starts, both motos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but it was about being able to kind of maintain with Jet there. That was pretty good. But then he seemed to just kind of take a second or two off towards the end there, where he just like settled in. It seemed like.
Yeah, I think it seemed like he rode pretty mature.
Yeah. I've like, especially in the first moto when him and Jet went back and forth one or two times while, there. Yeah. And like Jason Wygan on the broadcast was just going crazy. Yeah. He's like, this is what everybody wanted.
Yeah.
But so that was pretty cool to see them go back and forth one or two times, and then kind of just work their way through the field. Right. Just I'll pass him. Okay, and now I'll pass him. Yeah. I'll pass him, and that was pretty neat.
But the thing I was amazed of is like they're passing all these people, and it's like Aaron Plessinger and Justin Barsha and all them guys. I'm like, how do you pass them guys?
Dude, I know. It was honestly I feel like Deegan almost like planned that, like almost kind of like, man, like if I can just sit with Jet and just learn.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. He could have done that too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't know, but when they were kind of going back and forth, I was like, man, I wonder if Jet's like kind of like wanted to be like, yeah, like Hayden, you go, and then pass him just to kind of like prove a point.
Yeah,
because I'm assuming everyone saw Hayden's shirt that he wore on press day, like the whole, like what a statement! I'm here for it. I think it's great.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, it's going to be interesting. He looks so small on that Yamaha to me. Like, just
he does.
I know he's kind of a smaller guy, but like on that Yamaha, he looks like a little kid on that thing.
Yeah. But he's still hucking it.
It reminded me of J Mart on the bike last year.
Yep. Yeah, when him and Jet went through those rollers side by side, that was like, oh yeah, we're in for many years of this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's gonna get I think everyone was kind of in that. Okay, survived the first round. Kind of a little bit next weekend or this coming week, like survive round 2, and then like, all right, now it's game on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like kind of get the points, get some points stacked up, kind of put yourself in don't lose the title immediately. And because none of these guys, like, I don't think this is like, you can't give away a bad moto because there's too many good guys.
Yeah. And like 250s, Levi Kitchen going first in the first one, and then going down right away in the second one. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, dude, if I'm Mitch Payton, I am losing my shit on him for how long it took him to get up.
Well, it looked like his throttle had stuck or something, and his bike shot out from him, and then he goes like one of these, and then like slowly walks to it.
Yeah, I was losing my mind watching it in the semi. It was just like, what are you doing, man? Like you won the first moto. Like this title, like you can win this title. Like he could easily win this title, and that 13th is gonna, like that doesn't help any.
No,
I think luckily though, I think in that 250 class, I think all of those guys are gonna have a moto like that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
They're all kind of loose cannons, in my opinion.
The one that really surprised me in the 250 class was Lux Turner. Like, he just freaking, in Moto 2, he just passed those guys, like, one after another towards the end. It's like, he doesn't get tired.
Yeah.
Dude, he's good. Like, when he broke it, because he broke both of his wrists in Australia in the fall, I think it was. Yeah, because he's doing Australian Supercross. And dude, it was a gnarly crash. Like, he got, like, whiskey throttle and went over a berm, and like they had like makeshift nets behind the berm.
I remember seeing that,
dude. Yeah, and it's like you like cased the net. And it like just like threw him straight to the ground. So he broke both of his wrists. But people were telling me that in California, like before he got hurt, that he was lapping all of his teammates in motos and Supercross. Like he was going to be a podium guy. Everyone was kind of willing to, say that, and then he got hurt, so I'm surprised on it, but I'm not totally shocked because he was starting to kind of have moments like this in Supercross that were really impressive.
Yeah, no, I think he'll be kind of one of those guys that comes on throughout the summer of like, look at this Bar X Yamaha privateer guy coming on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think he's gonna be good. It was cool because there's a lot of, between Star and PC, there's already 10 factory bikes just between two teams.
Yeah, and you could see that on the broadcast where it was like the top 3 PC guys, and then all Yamahas, and like Shimoda and Dax Bennick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's I was looking at it and I was like, okay, Cowie 1, 2, 3, and it's just Yamaha. I'm like, holy dang, dude. Shoot, Salt Lake 250, Salt Lake main event. It was all Yamaha and Kawasaki besides one Husky and one Honda.
Yeah. Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, I'm like, that is a crazy thing to have.
But, well, I don't know, Craig, we've taken up well over an hour of your time on a Sunday for you.
Oh, no worries. No, it's fun. I enjoy this stuff.
No, it was I really appreciate you doing this for us. So it's kind of a cool.
Yeah.
We're all snowmobile all the time pretty much, but it's cool to get into the moto because we are such big moto fans too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna make it out to Millville or?
God, it would be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun.
It would be fun.
We'll see.
Nah, just make it out. Just ride along with Bobby out.
Yeah.
We'll have some beverages. It'll be fine. We'll hang out Friday evening.
Can we hang out at the semi?
Yeah. Bring it in.
No way.
All right, maybe we'll have to plan for this.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, I suppose, Craig.
Twist our arm. Hey, I guess we could maybe show up.
No, Millville's a good one. That's my favorite national. Well, okay, that one and Unadilla are my two favorite nationals.
Millville is freaking sick.
Yeah.
God, Millville's cool.
Yeah.
I like Unadilla. When we went there, that was pretty cool. Sat right next to Brian.
Yeah,
Deegan
Unadilla's a cool one.
Because me and Brody,
dude, Millville, like Mount Martin is just gnarly.
Yeah, me and you, Brody, went there like 2016, 2018.
Yeah,
in there.
Yeah, somewhere.
And then
in
me
there.
and Dad just went two or 3 years ago, and it's nice when it's not so hot there. The Minnesota hot and humidity kind of makes it not as much fun.
Because when we were there, it was hot as piss.
We were in the shade sweating.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it wasn't terrible last year. I don't think. I didn't feel that bad. I'm also in Florida where it's 100 degrees every time I think about going outside. So,
yuck.
I mean, it's 98 right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It was our first hot week here up in northern Minnesota, and it was about 90 each day this week, day. Which was, we went from like 70s right to 90.
Yeah. Dude, that's what I always tell everyone, because like in Alaska, like when it's like 75, 80, like it feels way hotter than that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone here, they're like, oh, well, you're in Alaska, like you're used to the cold. And I'm like, yeah, but dude, in the summer, like when it's like 75, like it's pretty warm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know, it's always funny, but yeah, no, here in Florida, it's like, I don't know, I think when I landed this morning at about, like 6 a.m., it was 90 already.
Oh, yuck.
And you're just like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah.
And those guys ride in that, practice in that.
Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah. And our track has no trees anywhere to be found. So it's just baking in the sun. And I'm like, I always give the rider shit, because I'm like, man, like you guys think you have it bad? Like, man, just standing in this field this whole time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, come out to Millville. We'll hang out the semi Friday, and have a good time.
That would be bitching.
That would be sweet.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to take you up on that, Kraig. So.
Yeah, definitely. Not a problem.
But, well, we appreciate the time, and we'll be watching you guys come Hangtown this next weekend. So.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Hopefully, some snowmobile people will, follow the team a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
I need all the support I can get around here.
I bet there'll be a few more watchers.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes it fun. Like it gives guys, like once you know someone that's in the sport, like like obviously you guys all know Kyle Lawler, so it's like it's easy to cheer for Eli because you know someone that works with him.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always easier to like cheer for guys when it's someone on a little bit more of a personal level.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like any like Minnesota guy. It's like, oh, there's Henry Miller, like he's in Minnesota, or there's Zach Williams, like Minnesota like guys.
Jay Dungy working on Tomac's bike.
Yeah.
Always,
Yeah. It makes it, and that's kind of what I'm always trying to shoot for, because my guys aren't winning, so I need to, get some. I need some help somewhere. Support.
Is your guys' Instagram social media stuff? You haven't posted anything like since Supercross?
Yeah, it needs to be better. That needs to be better.
Because I was like,
I don't run the social media.
Oh, okay, sure.
So it needs to be better. I'm also not that great on social media.
Understandable.
I'll throw some little zingers in.
Yeah.
Did we lose him again?
We might have.
Am I good?
No, there you are.
I'm in the same spot. It's Florida. It's the freaking swamp.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with the radio waves. Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah. But
the Starlink is going above or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, that's all I'm here for too. Is I just throw little zingers in every once in a while.
Yeah, no, it makes it fun. It makes it fun. We're not curing cancer, dude. We're just doing motorsport stuff. So gotta have fun with it.
No, for sure. But all right, thanks again, Kraig, and we'll see you at Millville. You got anything, Brody?
Yeah,
just anything else you'd like to say? Throw out there. One last shout out or something.
Have you done a podcast before?
Me, dude, not really. I'll be honest with you, and it's probably bad for myself, but I kind of stay behind the scenes. Like, I enjoy doing this stuff for, like, when it's more than just moto. Like, like you guys are snowmobiling. Like, I'm into I'm into the snowmobile world. Like, it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of friends doing it, so that's fun. But, like, the pulp stuff, my team owner does a lot of that stuff.
Yep.
He's done quite a few of them. I kind of stay behind the scenes and my wife always tells me that I'm an idiot for it because I need to put myself out there. And I don't, for whatever reason, I just like kind of staying low and just doing my thing. Kind of just letting my work do the talking for me. And then, but unfortunately in this world, it doesn't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. I need to do more. Like it's fun stuff. It's fun to kind of just, bullshit and bench race.
Yeah, right.
Bench race.
Yeah.
That's just.
You got to start. Maybe you should wear a silly shirt on press day next week and put some like comments on your shirt or something.
Yeah. No, I should put myself out there and do some things like that.
Yeah. Turn it into WWE.
Yeah. I just need to put like how we had that like RIP jet. I just need to have RIP like all 23 guys that finished better than me. Just start stirring the pot everywhere.
Yeah.
No, you definitely have the skill of talking, so you could put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Easily. This was a great conversation.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
Yeah. No, it's fun. I enjoy it. I mean, I listen to y'all's podcast, so
hell yeah,
it makes it fun.
That's freaking awesome.
I didn't know if you listened or not because you sent me a picture. You were listening to one of our Snow Week recap clips, and I was that was when I talked to you last year. So I didn't know if you'd still listened or not.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I don't listen to much moto stuff, because I'm just in it. Like, I almost will listen to it to hear, if there's anything said about our guys, and I need to kind of, retaliate.
Yeah.
But like, I listen to snowmobile podcasts. I listen to like flat track podcasts, like almost everything that's not moto, but it's all just still racing.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know, like it's cool. It's cool to kind of be in the know. Like you never know. Like I've always kind of like, keep your eyes open. Like if a job came up that made sense somewhere else, you keep your eyes open.
Yeah. Yep.
So I kind of want to know everything with all motorsport just in case. And same for if I'm looking for a person and, like you poach a guy from a different motorsport, if he wants to get into moto, like you just never know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go.
So I'd like to try to build that bridge from all industries that, like makes sense.
Yeah. No, totally. But all right, Kraig, hour and a half.
There we go. Yeah. I'm here for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think people are gonna like this one.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. We have a lot of people that like moto up here. So,
no, that's cool. I appreciate the time. Like it's fun. Whenever you guys want, I'm here. So.
All right, sounds good. Whenever we get Mitchell on a podium here, we'll give you another call.
Yeah. Or if you need someone to shit talk to Bobby, I'm here for that too.
Either or, then.
Yeah.
I think we're all here for that.
Yeah, we can, whatever one comes first.
Yep.
So right on, guys. Well, I appreciate it, and we'll chat soon.
All right, sounds good. See you later.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Wow.
That was great.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was a nice little Sunday surprise. I thought we were going to come in here and just riff.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, I talked to him on the phone last year. I can't remember what we talked on the phone about. Oh, maybe Kawasaki stuff when I just got that bike. But super nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was freaking sweet. That was awesome. Hell yeah.
Well, Brody, are you going to go to Millville?
Hey, that sounds like fun.
What if there's volleyball?
Ooh, I might have to take it off.
And now I'm playing volleyball.
Yeah,
I got roped into this shit too.
Yep.
I'm a substitute.
Yeah. Yep. Regan did say yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if I could be a substitute teacher.
Yeah, they kind of let anyone do it.
A teacher?
Oh, yeah.
Regan was like 2 credits away from being like a
history teacher.
A history substitute teacher.
That's pretty cool.
That's what he went to college for. Air quotes, college.
Yeah. He went to 5 years. 5 years of college for a 2-year plumbing degree.
I'm a certified welder.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
I got a certification for it.
Up at Northland?
Yeah.
That was what I almost went to college for up there.
Yeah.
I almost went to Northland Tech for welding.
Yeah. It's just a part of the class, So auto body school, there's a million different things you got to get certified in or whatever. So welding is one of them. Call me Spark. Sparky. Snappy. Call me Snappy.
So that was a good conversation.
Yeah, that was great. That was freaking cool.
What a cool job. Our jobs are just so boring and uneventful.
I don't know that I dig the traveling.
That is the most like. I hear like the podcast guys talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Of motocross and supercross, of the traveling of it is what's the worst.
Yeah. Just the sitting,
Yeah.
traveling across the whole entire country.
Because he flew from Florida to Paula.
That's across the whole country.
And then flew back.
Yeah.
And then is going to fly back again for Hangtown next weekend.
Yeah. And then,
That's
gnarly.
Got to be committed.
To do that 30, they do what, 31 races a year?
Yeah. Where does the money come from for these teams?
Like Partzilla
Yeah.
is their main sponsor.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, I'm sure you'd probably never be able to find that out of how much.
Everybody gets paid.
Yeah, how much they pay. But like to be the title sponsor of a top 20, top 20 dirt bike team.
Yeah.
What do you think? Partzilla gives them $500 to $1 million, maybe.
For the year or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. And then divvy it up.
Yeah.
I don't
And then PB Blaster.
Yeah.
They're the second tier sponsor.
That's some good shit.
I'm a Schaefer's guy. Shout out William Denzer.
Liquid wrench.
But yeah, have them give you another $200,000. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
don't know.
they talk about that all the time, about the dirt bike racing world is always so secretive of like what riders are getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Adam Cincerolo, he's like, I wish we'd talk about it more. It's like, all right, Adam,
Then talk
about it.
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah, I imagine like when Geico and Progressive and all them insurance companies, how much money do you think insurance companies have? It's got to be just a shit.
And
pile.
like
For a professional fraud, I wonder how much they make.
Yeah, it is. It is fraud. We're going to make this illegal. You can't drive your car without this.
yeah.
And you have to pay us. But then when you want to make a claim, boy, is it going to be hard for you to do.
And Progressive just came back into like dirt bike racing like this last year, and they sponsor like almost all the top teams.
Yeah.
Like to have their little sticker on the shroud of all the top teams, it's like, holy, I wonder how much that costs.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you got to think about it. It's like a Sioux team, like Northern Crankshaft Sioux team. How are they getting money?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just it's a super smaller scale.
Yeah. Just different, yeah.
But so
I'm gonna put a sticker on this table live.
what sticker?
Custom ink?
Oh, custom ink.
where
Well, no, they overcharge us for the shirts. So screw them.
Well, screw that.
Put it on the bottom.
No, it's going in the garbage.
Brody, how was your weekend?
It was good. It was fun.
What'd you do?
What did I do?
I don't think you did nothing.
I went bar hopping last night. Went to a wedding, to a couple bars. Don't even know who was getting married. Just showed up. What else? Volleyball.
Yeah, I'm playing volleyball now too.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't
Are
blow
you
out
on
a
the
knee.
trap team?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm a substitute.
Are you going to
said
play?
that. I hope you play.
Yeah, if they need a guy or whatever. Katie and I are both substitutes.
I think we play in Leonard this next week.
Okay. That's pretty close, so
Yeah. I think I probably won't even go home after work.
I suppose
Just
not.
chill out.
Yeah.
Sit
I'll just,
outside
like,
the bar.
Work until 6 o'clock and then go walk over to the bar.
Yeah. Sit on the patio for a little while.
Yeah.
Kick rocks.
I cannot wait to play you guys.
Who are you playing for?
Trap team number 2.
Oh, Trap 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering who you were.
Am I Trap 2 or Trap 1?
You're Trap 1.
That's right.
Well, no, you guys are actually Trap 2. We're Trap Alley. Alley.
Oh.
Alley, the bartender.
Oh, yeah. We haven't even talked about your golf clubs yet, Brody.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
We have.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we talked about golf and the golf weekend and the video from golf.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Swear we did.
No,
Nuh-uh.
no, we were going to talk about it last weekend, but Matt Fuel was in here, so we never
2
brought it up.
weekends ago. We didn't film last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
very
So it's
true.
been like over a month. since
Memorial Day last weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What did I do Friday? I mowed.
Oh, you had to work on Friday.
Yeah, I worked Friday. So, yeah, I really didn't do much.
I asked
this weekend.
Brody, I was like, because I was going to Bemidji, I called him. I was like, hey, did you work today? I was going to meet him on the road. I know what time he goes through Leonard and everything. He's like, oh no, we only worked an 8-hour day.
Oh yeah, the whole day. It was like, yeah, we're leaving at 2:30, 8-hour day. It's like, all right, perfect, cool. And right when we were leaving at 2:30, the boss was yelling, "We're working till 4:30."
Oh, that sucks.
Well, I looked at Steve Ruckriegel, awesome coworker, and I was like, "So what's the deal now?" He's like, "Well, have a good weekend." I'm like, "You too," and we just went home.
Just left.
I said to the other guy, he was like, "What's going on? You leaving?" It's like, "Well, yeah, you can't fire us all just for leaving." What's he gonna do? Fire us all we all left at 2:30. What are you gonna do? I half expected a phone call on the way home, but I never got one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gotta go. I got the runs.
But your golf game, Brody, $25 clubs, well worth it.
Oh, it was fun. Yeah, I can't wait to go again.
I wish we would have had the actual scorecard for you, but you played with Tanner.
Oh yeah, we played best ball teams,
so,
just to make
Tanner's
it go.
a good golfer.
Tanner's a good golfer, totally.
I shot a 59.
What's the course record?
Not 59.
I have no idea what it is. Yeah.
I seen a TikTok. The guy said, "Hey, what's your highest course record?"
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
That's what I was
He's like,
talking about.
Shot a 227.
Yeah.
Oh my
He
god!
printed him up a slip and everything for it.
Yeah. Like, what's the course record? He's like, I think it's like 28, 29. He's like, oh, I shot a 78. You know what's funny? At Bagley, the golf course is right next to Broughton Repair, where I used to work.
Yep.
And I forget what hole it is, but it's on the far backside or whatever. But there used to be a big hill. Like, you'd have to shoot over the hill to hit the to hit the flag or get it in the hole or whatever. I guess when the Broughtons were kids, they'd sit behind that hill, like by the shop, and then they'd wait for a golf ball to come, and it would land, and then they'd run and put it in the hole real quick because they couldn't see because it was over a hill. And there's like 3 or 4 hole-in-ones on the board that are from them guys going and putting the ball in the hole. Yeah. Oh man, that's funny.
I'd use Brody's driver, and then I was in my own cart. I'd grab the 5 iron.
Yeah, and you just walked. We did talk about that.
Oh, we did?
See, I feel like we talked about this. 100%.
And then
Unless it was just personal.
yeah, I think maybe it was just personal. And then I'd use the putter. So I used 3 clubs all day.
Just still shot a 59.
59. For not golfing at all last year. I don't think I even went once last year.
We didn't go golfing.
So I thought it was pretty good.
It was fun.
I did par hole 8, par 4, or par 3. Par 4. I did par 1 hole.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I was pretty stoked on that. Legit.
Yeah.
Par.
Like all by yourself.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah. I think I've parred quite a few out there when I used to go.
Dad had brought something up. So he was thinking, should we do a Shop Talk podcast ride day at Mom and Dad's place?
That'd be fun. And everybody bring dirt bikes?
Ride dirt bikes.
Yeah. You have to freshen her up a little bit.
That's what I told Dad. I said, okay, like, yeah.
God, how many people would show up?
We could invite people over here, but it's like, we got to prep the track then.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we got the tiller, but
5 people, 10-minute motos, something like that.
Well, no. Well, I guess I wasn't even thinking that, but it's like, we got to water the track.
Yeah.
We'd have to water the track somehow.
Get some sprinklers.
If we get some moisture in it, then it actually gets to be
good. Yeah.
But like right now, it is hard as concrete.
Yeah. There it hasn't rained.
No.
It's supposed to rain this week though. So.
Wednesday, yeah. Yep.
If we could find a week like that where it rains on like Thursday, Friday.
Yeah. Yep. But it's hard to plan for then.
Right.
So maybe keep an eye out for that. Maybe we'll do a Shop Talk ride day.
Just have Brandon drive the water truck over and
yeah. Just call the fire department.
Yeah, we know a couple people in the fire department.
Go set a bunch of fires like on the track and be like, just overwater it. Just make sure the dirt
Make sure it's out. Make sure it's out. Yeah, you could just start the grass on fire that's right next to the track. And then, come put this out.
Could do that.
Do you get charged from the fire department if you have a fire?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Brody?
I don't know. I don't think so.
We could call Tanner Pletchett. He's on the fire department.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like if there's a medical emergency, I don't think like if they show up, you don't have to pay them unless you take the ambulance. I don't know. Oh! Right, we're done. What did
All right.
That was a great conversation, though. That was cool.
Yeah, real good one.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to Millville?
Hey, if you brought up being in the trailer with them, and that's a wild idea. That'd be cool.
Think of the people you get to meet.
Yeah.
I'd just be hammered. Four Loko, a cut-off Shop Talk shirt. Oh, what's going on?
And a cowboy hat.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. Definitely wearing the cowboy hat.
Yeah, go up to Jay Dungy and what's up?
What's up, brother?
Yeah, they just let me in here.
They let me in. You ever heard of Shop Talk?
I'm a media guy.
I'm media.
We were gonna get Brody a media vest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we should.
Yeah, we were gonna get him one for next winter.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
There's some safety vests that you gotta get them. It says autistic or whatever. On the back of it, it says severe or nonverbal autistic.
Oh, yeah. Put media on it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Get the nonverbal autistic safety vest. Yeah.
We did. Yeah. I want to make sure we got everything here. I'm pretty sure we did.
Good.
We got I have 4 guests in line, but just to plan out when they can come in.
I think we got another one too.
That's what
Bailey Solberg. Yeah. He was asking about coming on the show.
Yeah, he can come on.
I told him anytime.
he called in that one day.
Oh, yeah, he called in, but
When,
I told him anytime you can come in.
But yeah, I don't know if to say the 4 or not, or just kind of leave them as surprises, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so yeah,
Then if we don't get them to come on the show, then people will be mad.
It's 4 people that have said they will come on, but it's just the planning of getting them here. So
Yeah, I think we got a 5th one. I think. Good one.
yeah,
Yep.
a legend.
A legend.
Ooh,
Yep.
all right.
All right, we'll leave you at that.
Episode 113. Shout out to Kraig Riese. We really appreciate his time on a Sunday.
Yeah. Very cool.
Ambulance. Why are you looking at me?
Why are you looking at me? Aqua Cabeza.
So, limited edition Shop Talk shirts.
Retro Shop Talk shirts.
Yep. 2-week order window here.
Little different than what we got.
Yeah.
They'll look cooler.
The colors will be
Pop.
More
slightly-
vibrant. Yeah.
Pow.
more vibrant.
Like comic book. Pow.
Yes.
All right.
Order now or forever miss out.
How do they order? DM you?
They DM myself, Brody, or Kyle.
Or if you see me at the bar, you
And
can just tell me. I'll write it
We're
down in my
working
notes.
on hats.
We're
working on hats.
on this design on a hat on a new. These are Richardson 112s of like what we're sending Peter here, going all the way to Norway.
All the way to Norway.
We're working on some new era hats.
Yeah, the ones that like Regan's
Yeah,
got.
yeah, it's a new era.
They're nice.
Oh, yeah. No, very nice.
Yeah, in the same limited edition logo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe a different color.
Ooh, we can throw in green
Yeah,
instead of blue.
yeah,
Yeah, that would be pimp.
that's what you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
And it, $25 cash, Venmo, PayPal.
However you want to do it.
Quarters.
Yeah. Quarters.
Yeah, lots of quarters.
They quit making pennies, so.
I have a rant about that.
Okay. Left field rant, sure.
What now?
So I was at a gas station a couple weeks ago. When I went and got Dad's Pro X, the 03, at a gas station, and it come up to be whatever the heck I bought. It was like $397,
Okay.
$396 or something. So I gave the guy $4. He said, okay, yep, you're good. And I kind of stood there for a second. I said, well,
where'd my pennies at?
I said, well, can I get my change? We're out of pennies. Sorry. It's like, what?
Yeah.
And then just this couple days ago, I was at
so is everything going to start being in increments of 5?
exactly. And then just the other day at a store, and it was like the same kind of thing. It was like I should have got change of like 4 pennies, and they're like, "Do you want your change?" I said, "Yeah."
I want it, but just put it in a little change thing right there.
I said, "Yeah." So then it's going to cost me an extra 4 cents? No, give me my 4 pennies. Just like Matt Field.
Yeah. Can't rub two food stamps together.
So yeah, talking about pennies and grind my gears there a little bit.
All right.
I don't care about them.
No?
Take my 4 cents.
But if you do...
Buy another one, you rich motherfucker.
Yeah, jeez. You do give me...
You're talking about 4 cents. When was the last time you paid for something with a nickel? When was the last time?
I've been starting to use change if I have it in my pocket.
When was the last time you picked up a nickel and said, I need to use this?
A nickel? I mean, a quarter.
Oh, yeah, quarters for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you're talking about a quarter.
I just used a
Bro,
quarter.
the other day, we went down to
3 pennies
Lobos
or a quarter.
We went down to Lobos and ate, and they had that the coin dozer thing, you know? And these guys were masters at this. They looked like they would be masters because they were all overweight severely. But they would stop the slider, you know, and then they'd take like $5 and change and just load up the back row.
You can stop the slider?
Yeah, there's a button. You stop the
Really?
slider. They'd stop it and load up the back and like, and then they'd let it go, and then just buckets
just
of change
waves
would fall down.
Yeah.
I was like, that is really smart.
Did you know if you wiggle those machines,
The alarm goes off.
Goes
yeah,
off.
I was playing it last night. There was a $10 roll of quarters that was right on the edge. I probably spent $7 trying to get the damn thing, and it never would go. It was right on the edge. I was like tapping the machine, trying not to make it go off.
I made the alarm go off in Pine Lake.
Oh my God.
I ran. I ran away. Luckily, there wasn't very many people.
Everybody looks at you and you're just running.
booking it out the door.
It's like
change.
3 quarters fell, but I don't need them. I'm out of here. Because then it goes, wee, wee,
What
Yeah.
a gomer. Oh my God.
well, it was just like me and Mandy were there. Maybe even Mom and Dad were there too. I was like, God damn it, come on. Like,
Just gave it one good shove.
Yeah.
Don't rock the jukebox.
I think if you do that in Leonard, I think it says you have to buy the bar around.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
rule.
if the alarm goes off.
So you were sprinting out of there. Yeah, leave the change behind, sprint out. That's funny.
But, all right. Limited edition shirts. Buy them now. Miss out forever. You'll need one. They'll be here in time for heydays.
You will need one. Yeah.
All right.
All right. See you.
All right.